This isn't just an older person's disease. It can affect younger people of any age.
I was only 44 when I got my first heart attack. I thought I was invincible, but really, and I was healthy, but it just creeps up on you all of a sudden.
I never would have dreamed that at 35 years of age, I was susceptible to a heart attack. I was fit, I've never smoked, don't carry weight, so I just didn't fit that particular profile of what everyone sees as a heart attack victim. My father died when I was 7 years of age of a massive heart attack. To me, if you had a heart attack, it meant that you died. And I carried that with me, certainly up until my heart attacks, really.
She'd come home one afternoon after doing a swimming class, had dinner and then was jumping on the trampoline. And all of a sudden, Bella, her sister, yelled out, "Lily, stop breathing."
You never really quite expect to do anything to your child other than put on a Band-Aid. It was quite confronting, I have to admit, but I was absolutely determined not to let my child die on my back lawn.
She was in ICU for a few days in a coma, where they actually chilled her and she was unconscious to reduce any swelling around the brain. They then, after 3 days, it was a drug-induced coma. They brought her out of the coma and she woke up saying, "Hello, Mummy and Daddy."
My first heart attack was quite a harrowing experience when it was that crushing feeling, like you're feeling the most incredible weight just crushing you, that I actually made the realisation that this is a heart attack. We've got to do something quickly. By the time that I'd gone to hospital, I had passed out, and I remember my very last thought being, this is it, I'm gone. And that was an incredibly scary feeling.
There are a number of ways that heart disease can affect you. You could be born as a child with some congenital defects, but the classic thing that we most see with heart disease is somebody who, from the age of around about 45 or 55, may in fact start to have some pains in the chest or some trouble with blood pressure.
We're all at risk to a varying degree. And one of the challenges is to recognise the risks and avoid them.
We could still strive better in the way we actually prevent people having further heart attacks or further heart disease. There's a death every 24 minutes in Australia, which is a sombre fact to remember. We haven't won the battle with heart disease at this stage.
I say to our students, look at the person to the left of you, look at the person to the right of you. One of you is going to die of heart disease. One of the joys of research is making unexpected discoveries.
The Heart Foundation then takes that research and how do we put that into action? How do we make the health service better, and how do we make people understand how important heart disease is to them and what to do about it?
The Heart Foundation is for you and for me. They're working for your heart health and for my heart health.
The Heart Foundation has touched just about every aspect of heart disease, prevention of heart disease, diagnosis, treatment of heart disease when it occurs. And because it's the peak body for research and public education in cardiovascular disease, it's there. When you think heart disease, you think Heart Foundation.
Spending quite a lot of time in hospital with Lily, it was amazing to see the paediatric wards, the cardio wards, full of babies, tiny 2-day-old babies that are just waiting for defibrillators and waiting for medication and waiting. And the specialists that treat in Australia can't speak highly enough of the Heart Foundation and the funds that they're putting into research.
Most people in Australia would not know that the Heart Foundation only has a minimal amount of funding from government support. largely our funding comes from you as Australians.
More than 50% of the Heart Foundation's finances for research comes from gifts and the will.
Something like a gift and will is an investment. And it's investment not in you or necessarily even your family specifically. The research, because of the common nature of heart disease, has an impact for the whole community.
Whatever I leave in the will, I know it's going to be used wisely. I have confidence in the Heart Foundation.
For me, I've benefited from those who have left money through their wills in the past. I've personally benefited from that.
A gift in wills, no matter how large or small, will always find its way into innovative, groundbreaking research.
If I can do my little bit, whatever little it is, and encourage people to support the Heart Foundation, I'm in it.
I am quite possibly here today because of research and because of advances that scientists and cardiac researchers have done and have made over these years. Maybe my father might have survived if he'd had what we have now. My son, I'm sure, if he encounters any heart issues, can look forward to being able to deal with those issues because of what research has been done.
The research is really helping young children like Lily. People of all ages are affected by heart disease and heart problems.
This is an incredibly important task, and heart disease is the major killer of Australians. With your support over the years to come, we can make a real difference.
Please help medical breakthroughs possible by leaving something for the Heart Foundation in your will.
To everyone that has supported the Heart Foundation, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. Your donations have helped save my daughter's life.